Hello, Den of Fathers. I'm your host, Ian Brown. And earlier today, I was listening to a YouTube video for the Model Health Show with Sean Stevenson, which I will link up in the show notes down below. And he was talking to a good friend of his, Larry Hagner, who is the founder of the Good Dad Project, which I highly recommend you guys all check out, which I will also link up the Facebook page and the web page for that, as well, as it's a great resource as you're trying to be better fathers out there in the community. And what really caught my attention, really got me thinking, was Larry had shared an article from the Washington Post that was citing how much time fathers spend with their kids each week. And it went back to 1965, when fathers were only spending an average of 2.6 hours a week with their kids. Don't know if it was just more their time in the workforce or what exactly led to that being the limited time. But as it has grown ever since then, the time fathers have spent with their kids on a weekly basis has increased. And as of 2010, that number was at 7.2 hours a week on average that dads spend with their kids. So the reason I'm talking about this today with you all is it got me thinking, am I hitting that benchmark of 7.2 hours a week? Am I below? Am I above? And more importantly, where do I want to be? And for me, I want to be above that. I want to capitalize on the time that I have now and spend as much time with them. So that takes constant focus and thinking about what we're doing. It's being present when you're home with them. It is making commitments to not go out with the guys and to come home and spend time with them. Because sooner than we think, they are going to leave the house and they are going to be off into the world doing their own thing. And at that point, then the world is open to you again. But while they're young, while they're under your roof, while you have the opportunities, spend the time. The time goes by, you can never get it back. You can't buy it back. You can't barter for it. There's nothing you can do to get that time back. So as you sit there and you think about it, does 7.2 hours a week sound like enough to you? Does it sound like you're really getting quality time with your kids? Or does 10 hours sound better? Or are you happy if you're just getting 5 because that's what life has in store for you right now? We all have different stories. We're all in different seasons of our lives. Some are going to have more availability to spend more time. Some of us might be working through debt and some hardships, and we're working all the time, opposite hours when the kids are in school, so you're seeing very limited. I understand that. But where are you at? Where do you want to be? And what adjustments can you make to achieve that? Is there something you can do to add 15 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 20 minutes there? What kind of tweaks and adjustments can you make? Because those little actions are going to add up to big results in the end. As I've said before, and I will say it again and again, the time is passing by. Once that minute is gone, you can never get it back. You're never going to get to the end and say, I wish I spent... You're never going to get to the end and say, oh, I just spent too much time with my kids. That's not a reality. That's not... Anybody you talk to as they've gotten older in life will say, I wish I wouldn't have gone on that work retreat. I wish I wouldn't have worked so late. I wish I would have quit the second job sooner. There's always the stories of wishing they would have done something different and spent more time with their kids. I have yet to hear somebody say, man, I wish I didn't stay home with my kids all the time, would have gone to work. I just haven't found that. I'm sure there's an anomaly out there, but it's not the mainstay. It's not the reality for us all. For me, I'd love to be able to spend as much time as possible, but I still need to balance that with, of course, a work life, spending time with my wife, and I'm still going to protect some time for me to recharge and have my time, which I think is crucial as well. But in amongst all that, Where is those little tweaks? Where is those time wasters that we can capitalize on to increase our time with our kids? Even if we went from 7.2 to 8 hours a week, compound that over a year, and we're getting up to, not quite, but close to additional 50 hours a week. And now you put that over, say they go to college and they stay in your house up till 20. And now we're up to, bad math here, is that 1,000? Yeah. 1,000 hours of additional time in 20 years. So how important is that 40, 50 minutes of whatever wasted time you have during the week? And again, maybe you don't. Maybe your schedule is completely maximized at this time. I understand. We all have different seasons. But still, do not stop looking for those opportunities. For me, 7.2, I want more than that. And I hope you guys do too. So I challenge you, look at your schedule, assess your life, keep a log for a couple days and see where your time's really going. You may be surprised on what you find on where your time's going and where time is lost. And one of the number one things is quite possibly the thing you're watching this on right now, but that phone. That phone can be a time suck and rob you of cherished moments with your kids. So anything you guys like to add, please throw a comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, the topic, please give it a thumbs up. Again, I'll link up in the show notes, but please, I recommend that you guys check out Model Health Show. Is great for just your own health, well-being, a lot of focus on sleep. Check out Larry Hagner and the Good Dad Project, as it's got a lot of great resources and information in there for dads that want to do better and want to continue to move forward and be better fathers. And for us, if you like anything we're sharing here on the channel, please think about hitting both the subscribe button and the share button. So once again, I do thank you all for tuning in today. Keep getting better every day, and we'll see you again soon. Take care now.